What is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? I'm back for more Ocarina time. As you can see, you clicked on it, you see it, you know what you're here for. Subscribe if you found this, because I don't know why else you'd be clicking on a 28, near 30-year-old game if you didn't like old video games. And that's what we do around here. That is what we do all day, every day. This mosquito is still alive in my car. I see him. I am about to show him Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. Because I don't know what it is about me my entire life, but mosquitoes, we have a very love-hate relationship. And by that I mean I hate them and they love me. All right, well, if I missed and he's still alive, he will meander back up to the window eventually. But yeah, we're here as an adult, and by adult we all know we mean a Japanese adult, so like 16 years old. But pulled the Master Sword. We are here. We got the hook shot. Now we're gonna go visit Saria. Talking to people, we found out that Impa has made the great plunge into the Shadow Temple, laying a nice early rubric for what's going to be going on with basically the rest of our friends from childhood, and one who we haven't become friends with yet, but, you know, time travel shenanigans, you'll see how we get there. Swoop. All right. Yeah, we'll head to Kakariko and just see what we got from there. Or not Kakariko, the Kokiri Forest, Kokiri Village. They just call it the forest, right? I'm actually going to be interested to see what all of the people say, because I'm not going to lie. It's been so long since I've talked to most of the NPCs, I don't really remember. Anyone? Anything? Yeah. Do 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 roo. Pop pop. Can't do nothing. For one stick. It's not like I'm getting anything from any of this. Who has the balls? Is that you spitting shit over there? You better watch yourself. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Go in here. Since the great Deku Tree withered, more meanies have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. That would actually be pretty terrifying for these guys. Where's Saria? Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Where's Mito gone during such an emergency? I call him Mito. I don't care what the game tells me. It's Mito. One of the few characters whose name comes from, also from Adventure of Link. Because I believe all of the other ones are all town names that they use for the sage names in this game. An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the forest temple. Saria left saying, I have to do something about it. Yep, there we go. The forest temple is located in the sacred forest meadow in the far side of the Lost Woods. I remember where that is, obviously. Damn it! I don't even know what I wanted to do with him, but I wanted to do something non-traditional. Instead, I just ended up hitting him. Can't outrun the inevitable. I forgot about you being here. Fuck off. Eat shit, homie. Alright, actually go talk to people. Move! Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. Funny thing about that. I see you didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Before the great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, I always stay inside my house, but I'm bored to death in here. What was in here? Cool, I'll take that. Why not? Smack shit out of him. Go in the house. The way she just... Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Jackal? Mito says the great Deku Tree withered because that boy did something wrong to it. Jesus. Only Saria defended Jackal until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. I mean... Putting slander on my name like this? I will beat this dude's ass. Alright. Hi, mister. You can't use a Deku Shield. It's only for kids. And buy arrows at a shop only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? I do not. Something that will definitely be rectified. That worked exactly how it was supposed to. Pop, pop. Yada-da-da-da-da-da. Give me my map back. Damn, I was hoping I'd jump over it. In the Lost Woods we go. No response. He's sleeping. I almost forgot about this place. Nothing special there. I believe there was like a business scrub here when you were a kid. Nope. I think that kid comes, one of the skull kids comes and tries to chase you away eventually. Nope. I could have sworn they attacked you. Must be like an eventually thing. No. How many? I really do want to get one more heart piece just to have one before the dungeon to tackle it with a nice even 10. But I can't think of any heart pieces I can really get right now. Not as an adult. I know a couple as a kid I still want to get. Okay, cool, whatever. What's under this rock? Come on. Just like the 800th one of those. Found more in the behind of the treasure chest. That's hilarious. Teleport to Zora's River, but I don't think there's anything. Ouch. Look here, you fuckfaces. Yeah, there's nothing really that I want to do. Okay, this seems pretty hard to... Yes! Oh, hey. The chicken. That kicking chicken. Well, since eventually I gotta go to Death Mountain, and I'll probably go up the Kakariko way just to wake him up. I probably am going to inevitably do the... What does he say? What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Sorry I would never let anybody go through here. Prove that we know our girl. You know why you remember me. I remember when I was like 7, 8 years old, having almost a mini crush on Saria. Because, like, she looks like your age when you're fucking 7, 8 years old. I remember actually talking to Saria after I became an adult was like the very first thing I did. We'll pretend that's what I did. I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Jack. Do you want to talk to her again? Really? Fuck you, 5 rupees. I'm worried about sorry too. See, we're already... You're behind on that. You know what's funny is I had a moment like that with my son today. Because... Alright, let's see what you're offering. Okay, to make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku Nuts. Fine. I can carry 30 Deku Nuts, not like I fucking... Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I never use enough arrows to be fucking out anyway. Bitch. Okay. I got switched up. I can't remember the last time I messed that up. But it was funny. I had a mind meld moment like that with my son today, because our new apartment is 3 stories and we live on the 3rd floor. And yeah, that's why, because I went in there. I was supposed to go here. Bro, this shit freaked me out as a kid. I mean, luckily all you gotta really do is just stand and wait for them to walk past you, because they will never leave their... Let me just hold it here and wait. Nothing matters. They don't react to anything. They can't turn in different hallways. Did not like these guys as a kid. I was going to say, Jesus Christ. Moblins. Got him. What on earth? Why can't I? I don't know why it seemed like he was having such a hard time. I was having such a hard time getting him to do that. Shot him in the dick. Wait, no, I'm not used to looking, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that scared the fuck out of me. See, this was a platform when you're a kid. This is not a full... All gone except for this one. And he can't turn around, so fuck him. Delicious. But anyway, before I go up there and initiate the cutscene, yeah, we live on the third place, on the third floor out of 3 of these apartments we're in, and they all have balconies. And I don't know what it was, but as soon as I pulled in today after we had stopped at the grocery store, my son was in the car making a paper airplane. And in my head, I was like, you know, I should tell him to go upstairs and tell him to throw his paper airplane he made off the balcony so he can watch it fly. And then like 30 seconds later, not even, like 15, he asks if he can do that. And I was just like, sure, when we get a chance. And honestly, I never ended up doing it because I started making dinner and I got a griddle for the first time. So I was kind of preoccupied seeing how that worked. But I told him tomorrow we would do it, just, you know, for some funsies. Well, it's actually a very poetic line. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. I mean, that's what this game is, you know. This game came out when I was 8 years old. In the very first episode, I talked about, you know, the significance of... this game in my life of my younger years. And now we have warp spells. Jackal, I'll see you again. Punk. And now just to do the animation, because I don't know too many other times, I'm actually going to need to warp because, you know, you don't really need to use these songs ever. I believe the only ones worth using really are the water one and the shadow one. And I get the spirit one is mandatory. These first two are much less so, but it still just looks cool to do. And then we hook shot up. Obviously, if you didn't go get that, you would have been in a bummer of a spot. All right. It's just about time for me to shut the game off. But we might as well have a little fun. Actually, no. This is when I wanted to save. Okay, can we please Z-target on someone here? I'll just be quicker on the draw than you. That's what I'll do. Yeah, not noticing these vines can lead a first timer through this dungeon into some very painful moments. Luckily, all the times a new player will probably get hit with the wall masters will probably help the amount of times This game just sounds and feels so special. This may not be my favorite. How would I rank these dungeons? I don't know. It's been long enough that I can't think of it. When I was a kid, I probably would have said my favorite was... I think my favorite is still the Spirit Temple from memory. This is probably my second favorite. Then the Water Temple. Then Fire, then Shadow. Shadow's probably my least favorite. But I still really enjoy the Shadow Temple. I just remember that one being a lot more linear. And off the pose go. And now it is on us to figure out how to find them. Luckily, I know how to find them. The fires on the torches are gone. Seems like the ghosts took them away. And then we got another one of these blocks here. We will commence with exploring this place next time. We got a bunch of doorways in here, only 2 of which are actually usable right now. So we will, I think we'll go this way first. I think this is the way, because I think that's where the ferry bow is. But yeah, I will be back next time, guys. I'll be back with this on What's today? I'll be back with it on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. All right, well, that is it for the day, guys. Take it easy, and peace out.